It is a classical, and let us forget about the game and let's talk about the incident that happened right after the game. Majorly between Danny Carvajal and Lamine. They started off the whole fracas that happened after the game that saw both teams that were fighting themselves. Even though this is the first time in a long while in the Clasico where we've seen something like this. Before, in the previous games, um, it used to be just like more like a friendly stuff, chit chat after the game. But the Clasico that we used to know, like we used to watch days of Pepe, Ramos, Puyo, Mascherano, Ronaldo, Kedira, all those crazy players where they used to fight. They used to fight. This is one thing that normally associates with the Clasico. So I think this season the rivalry and the heated games that it started is coming up again. And of course, you will say Lamine is the architect of it, but let us delve right into the game. And if you watch the clip between Carvajal and Lamine, even though Lamine came to approach him, try to shake him after the game, I think Carvajal was still pained by what Lamine said prior to the game, before the game, things he said in the media and all that. I think in fact, the whole of Madrid players and the fans, they took that to heart, and then most especially, they didn't want him to do anything in that game, and they were successful in that. But I think the way Carvajal did everything, he didn't really act as an elder, even though yes, he's trying to shield his club, as a captain and everything, but he didn't act as an elder. Not forgetting that this guy is also your teammate in the Spanish national team. When they go for international break now, definitely you guys will meet. You understand? And they are playing in the same wing. He's a right back and Lamine is a right forward. So definitely they'll be operating on the same wing. So if that relationship is not there off the pitch, even on the pitch, I don't think they're going to flourish. And if you look after the whole aftermath of those things, you see Spanish players, mostly Barcelona Spanish players, they're following Carvajal. Carvajal also doing the same. We heard reports of the coach of national team also following Carvajal. I think this rightly shows that Carvajal might not be in the squad for the World Cup next year, even if he's fit. So I think he didn't really act as an elder, even though he's trying to, you fight for Real Madrid. But I think he didn't really act as an elder because that whole thing started off the whole fracas. Then Thibaut Courtois coming in and Vinicius coming in and all that. I think Lamine just brought spice into the game with the things he said and all that. He just brought spice into the game. Previously, this is what you think that Mourinho used to do. He used to say things before the Clasico in the media that will, just heat up the game. Sometimes you go at Pep Guardiola, you go at PK, go at Puyo, just several players, just to heat up the game before the moment. And then at the moment now, Lamine has taken over, which I feel he's taking this thing too much. You understand? He just needs to be careful. He's still a young player, so he doesn't use these things he says before big games because people will always be waiting for you when you say things like this and you don't perform. So for me, I think Cavada didn't really act right. You understand? But it is what it is. They're classical. You understand?